It's finally cool enough to come out here again. This is one of my favorite hikes. And I'm off. And I can enjoy it. And there's clouds in the air. Oh my god! I'm so excited! It's finally fall, y'all! It's finally fall. I am going to take you with me on this wonderful hike. And it's like around this wildlife preserve. It's about 7 miles. It's been forever since I've done it. And I'm super stoked. And the fall leaves are falling. You can't see it, but they were just a second ago. Trust me. Oh, there they are. You'll see it. Ooh! This is what my soul lives for. Actually being able to get outside and fucking walk around without dying of heat. Okay. I am a little life update here. I know I haven't been filming, but I have warned you that I'm probably not going to be filming that much, and so that's what's happened. But I am on the cusp of something interesting for me. But I'll let you in on it. So now I've been out of credit card debt for a while now. I got the car paid off, and as of middle of September, and this is like end of September when I'm filming this, but as of the middle of September, I have all of my tooth gum surgeries paid off. Not all done yet, but they're saved up for. So that's like essentially paid. And now, come October, come fall, I can actually start saving money for me. My fuck you money. My freedom money. My travel money. So, this is my victory lap. Hike. It's a big loop, and I'm calling it the victory lap because I'm finally in the position that I wanted to be in over a year ago when I started working 7 days a week. So, at long last, we are finally here, and it tastes sweet. Nobody on the trail but me so far. That's what I like. This part always makes me feel like I'm out in Africa for some reason. Like this is a big African safari plain out in Serengeti or something. It is about this place. It's these cottonwoods. I miss the sound of the wind going through these cottonwood leaves. We used to have a few of those trees outside my bedroom window in my parents' old place. I just miss the sound of the leaves rustling. So I like to come out here and experience that again. So peaceful out here. Look at all these vultures. Or hawks. Whatever they are. They're looking for a snack. Probably looking for like a quesadilla or something. Or as some folks around here might say, quesadiller. Look at that field of gold. This is one of my favorite parts of this trail. This little pathway area right here. But it's also a little sketch, and I'll show you why. Because it always feels like something might jump out at you, you know? There have definitely been mountain lion type sightings out here. I haven't seen one for a really long time, but if you were to see one, I always imagine that this might be one of the areas that you would see one, lurking in the bushes. So I just try to be extra mindful when I pass through here, listening for any kind of rustling in the bushes. And so far so good. But I do have pepper spray, so at least there's that. Yeah. It's so cool though, it's so pretty. Like, just look at all of this, like, overgrown, kind of jungly vibe, you know? It's just, wow. So much dense vegetation in one spot. It just feels like you're kind of in another world out here. I love it. Look at these vines growing up this tree. Is this the Jungle Book? Is this Jumanji? Do you see any mountain lion eyes? Hear any footprints? Other than mine. Isn't it gorgeous though? And finally back here you can get away from the traffic noise. I think that's also why I like it. Finally, it's just you alone with your thoughts and the wind and the leaves. Finally at peace. I love it. Finally made it to the part that I call the curve, because the trail curves right here, and that's where I came from, way back there, and then it curves along here and goes further quite a ways until you hit like the river, and then it goes back kind of parallel to where I just came from, but on the other side of the loop. So yeah, this is where typically I would turn around, and so that would be like a 5.44 mile out and back trail. But today I'm going to go the full loop, and so this is but the first leg. So I'm going to continue on. But I do love it out here because you never, like hardly ever, see anyone out here. Most people, there's like several cut across parts where you can shorten the trail, and sometimes people will go across there, but a lot of people just do the riverside, which is understandable. It has the nicest view, but it's very exposed and there's no shade hardly. And so if you want shade, you have to go down this route. And most people don't make it this far out here. So it's usually very, very quiet. Right now I can hear an airplane. I don't know if you can, but you don't hear any machinery or any traffic or anything. It's pretty much, unless there's a plane going by, it's pretty much just nature sounds. So that's why I really love this back leg of the trail back here. So I'm gonna start my timer back on and keep going. So just a little ways from the curve where I was, there is this section of the trail, which is not where I'm going to go. This is like outside of the loop, but it goes off to the left, and I have done it before, just kind of gone out there, but it's not really, I don't know what, if it's part of the same preserve or what, but there's no sign saying don't go there, so I assume that it is part of the preserve. But it's just kind of like endless wildlife out there. It's just goes and goes and goes and goes, and I have no idea where it stops. And since I'm usually doing the loop and parked quite a ways away, like I don't, you know, you'd have to bring like a whole day pack and a lot of extra supplies to like really go way far out there and see what all is there. But one of these days, I keep saying, one of these days I'm going to try it. And I have been out there, but not that far. So, one of these days. I love how this, I don't know if it's some kind of ivy or whatever, just falls down into the trail. Being all fey-like. Look at all these feathers I found. So like, I usually see one or two along this section of the trail, but today, oh my gosh, how many? There's like more than 10. I don't know, I didn't count them. And there's still more. Holy cow. Somebody must have died. This turkey or whatever, pheasant, whatever these feathers are from, he or she got into a kerfluffle, looks like. There's feathers everywhere. I mean, they're kind of hard to spot with all of the rest of the leaves and stuff, but there's another one. Wow, oh my god, and there's all of these. Holy cow. Look at all these feathers. What? And there's more down here. Holy shit balls. Dang. Oh my gosh, here's a huge one. Whoa. I'm not going to take all of these. I'm just having fun collecting them. I might take one. I already have, surprise, surprise, a huge feather collection. Wow, yeah, there must have been a tussle down here. There's like all throughout here, there's feathers. You can't really see it, but I can see it. Wow. Maybe that mountain lion got a pheasant. Okay, now I gotta figure out what to do with them. There's these two already stuck like that. I think I'm just gonna put them all around there, and then if anybody happens to be walking by, they'll see this giant bunch of feathers. This is insane. I've never seen this many. Like, not even close. Like I said, it's usually like one or two. Not like half the bird's worth. Poor bird. Okay. I am just going to do this, I think, before they all get blown away. Wow. Look at this one. Like I said, I already have a big collection at home, so I don't feel too compelled to take any of these. Technically, I don't think you're supposed to anyways. It's probably legal. But this way, we can make a nice little memorial thing. There. Somebody might think something's buried in the middle of that, but hopefully they won't go digging. That is how many feathers I just found. That's nuts. Wow. So that's going to be pretty cool. Imagine hiking on this trail and then you come across that. You'd be like, whoa. Okay. Well, I have got to move on. But we got to play. Not every day you come across that on the trail. Pretty cool. Look at that pretty butterfly. It's got black. Oh wow. Whoop. Whoa. I lost him. Do I look stupid with my hat like this? And walking backwards? So this is the end of that back stretch, and we're now approaching the river side. So, and I'm glad that the clouds have decided to stick around because this is the sunny side of the trail. And now we have a nice haze over the sun, which means a lot of glare. So I'm going to turn this back around. There we go. And show you the river. Sacramento River. It is rushing big as ever. Let me show you. Ta-da! So there she is. Just rivering along. I have still to this day never been on that river. Never done the inner tube floating thing for, was it Labor Day or Memorial Day or whatever. I think it was Labor Day that they do that. Never done it. Been kind of scared. I mean, could you imagine if my glasses fell off? Like, I'd be toast. I'd be, yeah. Not good. Ooh, look at the sparkles. So, now we're going to walk down this side of the trail, which is all on the river, and then cut across the road area, which is really loud because it's right by the highway, and we'll be back to the car. So, yeah, good hike. It's like, what am I, like 3.6 something miles in now? Something like that. I've been taking my time, so yeah. The clock says only an hour and a half, but it's definitely been a lot longer than an hour and a half. Because I stop it every time I pause to like take in the scenery, so. Alright. Oh, look at this. So nice. Oh. And got that nice cloud cover. And that's the trail that I came from. And here is that other side of that beautiful African savanna-like valley. About 4 miles in now. And still lots to go. But I'm going to have to start being a little more selective in my filming because I'm down to like 33% on my battery, so I don't want to run out before the hike's over. So, let's keep going. So I'm further down the trail on the riverside, and all of this sand never used to be here. I am so lost right now. Because like this trail used to be more like this with kind of like hard packed sand or whatever. And now there's like a beach sand. Where did this come from? And now it's all like concave, you know, like I used to be able to run out here, and now it would be kind of difficult. I'd be running in dry sand. Huh. It's really weird because the other side of the trail hasn't changed at all. But this is completely different. There's just nothing but sand as far as the eye can see. Nature changes. But don't we all? Wow, this whole island thing out here was not here before. The river is changing. Whoa. Huh. Pretty soon you may be able to go down, make a trail, beat a trail down here, and be able to go chill out there. Wonder how many years that's gonna take. Alright, so I'm almost out of the wildlife portion. And then I'm going to be going by, there's a RV park that I used to stay in when I first got my vintage trailer, this Avion. So we'll be walking past that. That's how I know about this place. It's from living out there. That RV park was the only one that would take my trailer because it's so old. So a lot of the RV parks only want trailers that are like 10 years old or newer, and mine's from 1973, so that's like 50 years old. So limited options for where you can stay. But we will pass by there, and then after that we're gonna go on the noisy road portion, which I probably won't even bother to film because it's noisy and it's not aesthetic. So my phone is still running out of battery, so I'm gonna go for now. Alright, last stretch by the road. Ooh, almost there. My phone is redlining. I am redlining. So let's get to the car. Yay, back to the car. Is this another Honda Fit with a missing hubcap? Are we twins? Oh my gosh, it is. Yep. It is a Honda Fit. I don't want to show the license plate, but they're missing a hubcap, and so am I. That's hilarious. Yay! Done. Oh shit, I gotta stop the timer. Hang on. Okay. Said 6 miles, 6.68 mile. 6 miles, 0.68. So it's not quite 7 miles. I thought it was over 7, but it's not. Yeah. And yeah, I'm really tired now. It sucks, man. Getting older, and like I'm trying really hard to get back in the fitness thing. I need to go before my battery dies. But yeah, I used to be able to run, like actually run, not jog. Run 10 miles at 9:37 pace per mile, and now I'm walking on a flat freaking trail less than 7 miles, and I'm like, I'm famished. Oh well, it's all conditioning, right? Okay, well, I am gonna go eat something and take a shower because I'm sweaty. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the hike. Bye!